Le journaliste lui a posé une question. Comment est-ce que vous justifiez d'avoir la parité homme-femme dans votre conseil de ministre? Puis le premier ministre a dit, parce que c'est 2015.
And now it's 2016, and it was so much optimism and a sense of what the possible would be. And so 1 year after, look at all that we've accomplished.
I always look at each of our policies and think of what would my children think about me voting on one policy or another.
On a accueilli au-delà de 350 Syriens de notre communauté. Et puis d'avoir accepté puis accueilli ces gens-là chez nous, ça a été quelque chose qui a été vraiment magnifique. Une expérience qui a été superbe pour tous les gens de la communauté, mais aussi comme députée, puisque j'ai pu connaître ces gens-là, travailler avec ces gens-là. Et puis ça fait chaud au cœur. Ils sont tellement contents d'être chez nous. Et puis finalement, ils ajoutent beaucoup à notre communauté.
I think one of the most memorable moments that I had from the past year was a thank you from a young Syrian man. That was the most touching moment because the way he put it was that we saved his life.
Avec Mme Joly, ministre du Patrimoine canadien, c'est très important qu'on complète et qu'on dévoile le plan d'action sur les langues officielles 2018-2023. Moi, j'ai passé un grand pourcentage de mon été en écoutant les Canadiens d'un océan à l'autre. Donc ça, c'est très important.
Dans mon comté, dans ma circonscription, oui, on a des gens qui sont très à l'aise économiquement, mais aussi il y a une tranche de ma collectivité qui sont pauvres. L'allocation canadienne aux enfants va faire une vraie différence dans leur vie.
Symbolism and the substantive changes that we're making for the LGBTQ community across the country. I mean, raising the pride flag with the Prime Minister. Just the sheer outpouring of emotion, to have 400 people on the Hill, to have so many caucus colleagues there, and we're moving down the path with C-16.
So my advice to young people is, number one, don't try to be me. The first thing that they need to do is just be themselves, be authentically themselves, because, I mean, I don't have any political background. I've never taken a poli-sci course, but here I am because I was able to utilize my skills and my experience from my past into this present role.
Remember to take care of yourself because it's a marathon, not a sprint.
First thing is to make sure that you have a number of values and you're sure of your values. At least sure of what you don't know, because in politics you can be buffeted by the winds and tides of change. And always return to that when times are tough or when you might find it difficult to find your feet.
And to me, what was most important was getting to know your community and volunteering in your community. I think that's the best asset that you can have. Being involved, it doesn't always have to be in politics. It could be in social justice fields or any other type of fields that you're really passionate about. But find that passion and volunteer, get to know your community. That's the best advice that I can give them.